Hello Internet, and welcome to my much-delayed live reaction for School Live, Chapter 70. When we last left our heroes, things weren't going so hot, which has kind of been the theme for the past several months now, but you know what? It's the world we're living in. We had a quick flashback to Aozoi's death, again. This is like the third time we've seen her death from a different angle. I'm really hoping the chapter, by the way, does not start with a new take on Aozoi's death. But anyway, she records some shit for the School Live girls right before she dies about her like theories of the virus. Then we cut back to the present as the School Life Club is getting leaves the train rail elevated thing they were on, and takes shelter in like a diner. I think it looked like. As they deal with what do they do now? There is nowhere else to go. Miki has a dream about her time in the mall, and then while Yuki is awake, she sees a drone that says, "Hey, School Life Club, what's up?" or something like that. I think it's like, "What the hell do you think you're doing?" I think is the line. Anyway, moving right along. We somehow left out page 4 of chapter 68. This was a couple chapters ago. It's been updated on Manga Dex. Here's the page below. It was scanned, just not included for whatever reason. It's, Miki, sees the zombie Aozoi, and she, freaks out, and then she goes to kill her. Also, the Fallen Crew to be called Depravity Society as of this chapter onward. I'm imagining, based on that, and the chapter is titled Reunion, I see on Manga Dex here, that the drone is somehow led by the Fallen Crew, the Depravity Society, or whatever they're calling themselves now. Right, the Fallen Crew were our guys in the college arc, right? They weren't the other group? I don't remember. That arc was so long ago, and it's so kind of weird. Anyway, "Hey, School Life Club, what do you think you're doing?" It's right where we left off. "Oh, well. And Yuki runs back inside. "Mikun, Risan, wait. It's me, Toko. Depravity Society President, Deguchi Toko." Yep, it's them again. I don't know what they're going to be doing back in the plot now that they're around again. I don't know. We'll have to find out, I guess. "Toko, senpai? Hurry up and get out of here. Follow me. But, we'll explain later. You're being chased, you know." How do they know all this? They're supposed to be trapped in Seinisadore, right? Or they were at least, staying there, I thought. I don't quite remember exactly how that arc left off, because we left there, it was around the time I started reviewing the manga. So that was around 2 years ago. Anyway, Seinisadora University basement warehouse. And they turn on a light. The other two girls of the Depravity Society, Hina, and Hina's one of them, I think the one on the left here with the ponytail. And then I forget who the other one is. Ponytail, who I think is Hina. Looks like no one's come this far. Thank God. And then Toko shows up behind them. And so, from here on, it's a dungeon raid. Ooh, what are you talking about? We're just retrieving food and water. Huh? But there might be treasure in the area Fight Crew was using. What do you mean treasure? Like a giant fighting robot. Yeah, right. Then the other girl whose name I can't remember is looking through the shelves. Found one. Huh? Oh, I'm guessing that's the drone. And then all of the people who survived that arc, we see, what's her face? The one Yuri gave Rue to. Is it Sino, I think is her name? And she's also pregnant. And then the other member of the Depravity Society, whose name I also cannot remember. God, this arc was so long ago. It is a drone, which was what I said about a couple pages ago, I think. And Toko clicks a button, and the drone flies up. Oh, and they all clap for her. Thank you. What a neat toy. A drone isn't just a toy. Communication, transport, scouting. Even most major militaries use them. Or use them, I guess. Nice. That's actually a really nice reminder that, even though this series has been going on for, 7, 8 years in real time, in universe, it's been probably, a couple months, you think? I don't know. I don't know if we have a full, timeline of how long, the apocalypse has been going on for. But, less than a year, absolutely. So that little, that beat, sorry, I can't think of the words today. That beat where Toko says use in the present tense, then flips back to the past tense. Also, it also does show her lack of knowledge of what's going on in the outside world, because we know the military is still around. Whatever they're up to, we don't exactly know. And we better find out, because there are like 4 chapters left, by the way. I've not talked about that. I might talk about that in the video. There are maybe 4 or 5 chapters after this one in the entire manga. Anyway, one of the other girls, whose name I can't remember, has her bangs cover one of her eyes. Now we can use it, right? Exactly. Starting now, we, the Depravity Society, will provide support for the School Life Club. So one of my complaints at the end of the college arc was that it felt like all of the characters that we knew from the college arc were just kind of there for that one arc, and we were never going to see them again. Especially the characters who died and were kind of interesting, like Ayaka, I think was her name, the weird one who was like super badass and then just like dove into the zombies at the end. It was just a really weird plot beat. I hope she's not dead, but she's probably dead. Anyway, where was I? My complaint was, I always get off track in these videos, y'all know. My complaint was that it felt like these characters were never going to be seen again, because we weren't going to be coming back to Saint Isidore, and that we maybe see them in like the epilogue of the entire manga. But now it is good to see that here at the end, we are seeing them back in some role. We don't know how big their support role will be. But anyway, moving on. Wait, support? Can that thing even fly to Randall headquarters? It probably won't have reception that far away. Then it's impossible. How many times have we talked about this? For us, moving forward while fighting is impossible. We'll just get in their way. That's why we decided not to go with them. Have you forgotten? True, our combat ability is 0. What about, oh no, Sina's pregnant. She should not be fighting. You're right. You're right. I'm glad the zombie apocalypse has decent maternity leave, alright? All I'm gonna say. Where was I? Oh, Shino? Was Shino her name? I thought it was Sino. I don't know, maybe it's, like they changed Fallen Crew to Depravity Society. Maybe it's a change in, transliteration. There's no way we're letting you go, Shino. She, like, moves to speak, and then Hino shuts her down. Well, if we can't fight, then we won't. Instead of going in guns blazing, we'll rely on stealth. What do you mean? If we use the drone to scout and find out where they are, then we can move forward without being spotted. They being the zombies, not the School Life Club. We see a drawing of her, like, plotting. She's, like, drawn the drone and the zombies, and Toko's behind a wall controlling it. And all the girls look at her. That thing is pretty noisy when it flies. Wouldn't it lure them back to us? Oh. And then the one-eye-covered girl, whose name I can't remember, we do the opposite. We lure them to it with the sound of the propeller, so we can move safely. Just constantly flying around, won't the batteries die? Maybe we could set it down on the roof or something? But then it'll stop making noise. And then, the other girl, whose name I also can't remember, because I'm really bad with names for an arc that was so long ago. It has a speaker. I think they react most to human voice. But what do we do when the battery dies? Solar cells, and the bicycle dynamo. And if it breaks down, we've got 2 spares. Assuming we can work out the details, I feel like this is pretty doable. How about it? And then I think this is Hina. Don't push yourself. If anything goes wrong, you'll come back right away. Can you promise that? Yes, if at all possible. Civilization has collapsed, you know. Plus, after all, we can't leave all the work to our Kohai. And then Hina, fine. Just one more condition. I'm going too. Ah? I can't just let you go alone. We need to be stealthy. The fewer people, we can manage with 2. And then the other member of the first trio, whose name again, I can't remember. And she, like, timidly raises her hand. I'll go. I can repair the drone and make adjustments. Both Toko and Hina look at her. I can repair the drone and make adjustments. Is that okay? And Hina just, like, looks at her. Make sure Toko doesn't do anything stupid. Okay. And then the other one, I feel like her name starts with an R, right? So the one who only has one eye showing. Alright. Well then, Operation School Life Club support is a go. Oh. Then Toko, like, objects to her role being taken over. Hey, I'm the leader. Then we cut to Toko and the other one, leaving the college. Well, we're headed out. We'll be back. You do anything stupid, I'll smack you. Don't worry, we plan for everything. There won't be any surprises. See you later. See you later. See you later. We'll be back. And they bike off into the sunset. And then we cut to I guess later in the past, closer to the present. I don't think this is the present scene. As Toko and the other girl are on a rooftop, and the other one turns to Toko. How are they? They're resting in a diner. Looks like Kurumi's in bad shape. And yeah, so this is right before last chapter ended. But the bigger problem is this, and she points to her screen where we see the helicopter. They've been following all along. A helicopter. They said one even came to their school. Is that Randall? Probably. What do we do? Well, we promised we'd come back if anything unexpected occurred, but I think we regret turning back now. Yeah. Should we try to contact them? We don't know who they really are. Oh, it's I thought the them there was the school life club, but no, it's Randall. Judging by the helicopter, they're semi-military. I'm worried they're like the fight crew. Let's use the drone to draw their attention. And we cut to them using the drone like above the military. And they cry out using the drone speakers, "Kya!" And the military guys look back. They're a little bit confused. I think they're kind of like luring the military guys away from the diner for them. And then this is last chapter, how them like moving Kurumi from the diner they were in a couple of chapters ago, I think around where Alzoi died. I actually don't know what diner this is. This might be the start of last chapter. It might be way back when. I can't quite tell. Anyway, they're moving through the streets. The drone is right behind Yuri. Oh no, this is the present! I think this is the present! Yes! Okay. All of this is the present. So it looks like the other girl was not there when Toko talked to Yuri. Not Yuri, Yuki. Okay. Everything from the rooftop on is the present day. Alright, I misunderstood all this. Anyway. So yeah, the girls are escaping. Now Toko is giving them direction from the drone. Keep going straight ahead. Turn right on the main road. There's a hotel there that's safe. Hurry. And they reach the Hotel Uwami, it's called. And they're resting in the hotel. Oh, so Shiko-san is... So yeah, I'm guessing they just told them about Aozoi, who is very dead. And Yuki talks to Toko. What about you? Did anything happen? Everyone's pretty much safe. Oh, that's good. And then there's a moment of silence as Toko asks them, are you okay? We don't know what to do anymore. And Hika is her name. I had completely forgotten that. Is that in place of Hina? Was there never a Hina and I just got them confused? I don't know. This is Hika. Shiko-san. Said something about Randall Council, right? Shiko-san was worried about us. I think she just wanted to give us hope, even if it was a lie. Yeah, that's back on what we learned a few months ago. I understand, but if there really had been no hope at all, then I don't think she would have said that. Hika-san, did you know her well? No. Miki-kun, what do you think? She was cryptic, but she wasn't the kind of person who acted without thinking. That's right. Shiko-san said some horrible things to Kurumi-chan. This is Yuki who's cut in. But then Yuki starts, like, tearing up. When she can't finish talking through her tears, but Miki cuts in. Yes. I don't think she'd give us hope with no basis at all. Yeah. Try to figure out what Shiko-san was thinking. And you? We'll keep leading you like this. And Yuri speaks up. No. Please turn back. Huh? Randall said they're going to decontaminate infected areas. Please hurry and evacuate everyone from the university. And Toko gulps. Roger. Will you be alright? Don't worry about us. With this drone, escaping will be easy. We'll leave the soldiers astray and then go straight back. Where are the college kids gonna go if they don't have the university? They said themselves earlier this chapter they don't have any combat skills. Like, what are they gonna do surviving in the world? I mean, the drone will only save them for so long. Eventually they'll get caught. I don't know. But Yuki, like, looks down, and then she looks back at the drone. We haven't given up yet. We'll save Kurumi-chan, and humanity along the way. We leave it to you, School Life Club. You too. Good luck, Depravity Society. And they pat the drone. Well then, see you later. Yeah, later. And they send the drone off to meet up with the Depravity Society again. Toko. What? We've got some pretty good Kohai, haven't we? No doubt about it. And then Kurumi's hand twitches. And Yuki comes back in, and the other two point her to Kurumi. And Yuki grabs Kurumi's hand and pulls it up to her mouth. And then we flash back to Toko. Good luck. You're humanity's last hope. To be continued next month. That's the end of the chapter. So yeah. That was a lot. There was really a lot that happened this chapter. We got a lot about our old friends, the Fallen Crew, who are back and around. I'm looking at their names right now. Aki was the one I thought was Hina. Okay. And then Hika was not Hina at all. And then Rise was the other one. I knew it started with an R, by the way. I said that. I said it started with an R. Yeah, it's just been way too long since I saw them. But yeah, anyway. On to the chapter itself. This chapter was... I don't know, there wasn't really a lot of forward progression here. Like, we had a new way to help out with the drone, and then we lost that because now the Depravity Society, whatever they're calling themselves now, is going back to the university. I just kind of, while I did really enjoy the chapter, I feel like we're just too close to the end to really, like, dawdle like this. You know, we know, given by the length of other volumes, there are probably 4 chapters left. Maybe 5 if we're lucky. So, to spend one of the final chapters in a chapter with really no progression. We moved to a new hotel, and we found out the Depravity Society is not as bad as we are alive still. And now they know that Randall's coming for any area where their people are still alive. I don't know. It just feels like we shouldn't be. I just feel like we're dawdling too much. The series is almost over, and this is not a chapter that really. A chapter this close to the end game should not be so nothing. I guess I don't know. Like all that really happened in the forward plot is that we moved to a different location, and I will say we did find out that there might still be some sense of hope. Because Aozoi wouldn't just give them false hope for no reason. But yeah, I don't know what to make of this chapter. I think this is a chapter I don't think we're gonna get all of the context we need to really understand it or see if it was good or bad until later. Until we see how what their discussion about Aozoi plays into the finale, which is quickly coming. But yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot going on here, and I don't know. I feel like there's a lot happens, but not enough of it is important to really justify its existence this late in the game, is my review. My summary review. But yeah, I enjoyed the chapter. I don't know how we're going to end this in 4 chapters. Especially if, with a chapter as, spinning its wheels as this one. I don't know. I think we're just not at the point where we should be ending next volume. I think we should have at least a volume after that one to really have enough time to wrap up the series. I think we're not far enough along in the show's arc to really end it in 4 or 5 chapters. I don't know. But yeah, on that downer note, I'm gonna leave this video off here. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video. If you did, feel free to drop me a like or subscribe or do whatever the fuck you want. I don't really care. And as always, people, keep looking ass, and I'll see you in the future. Bye!